ethics that are one-sided. Girl code ain't. It's got money. We're Preds. We're choppers. We're Maseratis. I live this life. You're a scam artist.
Hazel E.
Joanne the scammer.
That's exactly what you are, sis. You ain't got it like that. Stop it.
And we don't believe you. You need more people.
I get paid just for laying in the shade. For laying in the shade. For laying in the shade.
Ayo. Look at this pic. Look at what the fuck I gave to you niggas. Ain't feeling these niggas. Niggas want my time.
Call me Clinton. I'm billing these niggas. Hey.
I don't. Y'all know I told y'all every week I got bars for y'all to summon the Harajuku Barbie. The album is coming, y'all. Just wait on it.
We're waiting, Nikki. Where you at? We need that.
But anyway, though, thank you guys for tuning in to the Shade and Fool podcast.
Episode 5.
Episode 5, y'all. We're definitely pushing them out every week on time.
On time.
They say black people don't push it out on time. We're procrastinators,
right.
But we're
not consistent.
Right. We're here to prove them wrong.
We're striving for better.
You know, you got me. You got Kels in here with his damn Gucci flip flops.
Oh boy.
On a regular day, he just fucked your bitch and his Gucci flip flops. Okay. Y'all, I lived through Kelvin. What y'all gotta know is I lived through Kelvin. I wish I had the taste and the money. Okay. My dog around here wearing Nordstrom's. I'm around here in Ross.
These are
I ain't lying.
Whatever.
But let's get off Kelvin because he ain't ready. But y'all know I got something for his ass every week, okay? But y'all, thanks for tuning into the Shade and Fool podcast. We're here, episode 5, yet another week. Thank you guys for listening. Whoop whoop. We don't really have much for y'all today, but what we do have is this Love and Hip Hop Hollywood rundown, because we told y'all on the first episode or the second episode that Keisha Cole was a part of the lineup.
Yeah. So we're going to go through a full recap of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. So let's get into the rundown. So apparently people are still checking for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Monday night. But listen, check this out. This is a little fact for you. Monday night season 4 premiere landed the franchise at the top of the list of cable television shows for the 18 to 49 crowd. The VH1 series scored a 1.2 rating and pulled in 2.29 million viewers.
What?
So it's a lot of people out there that want to see some fuck shit.
It ain't just us.
It's not just us. Shit. That make me feel a little better about myself.
Right. Because I feel like I'm not doing anything productive when I'm watching this shit.
Not
I feel like I'm losing
brain cells.
when
Exactly.
I'm watching it. So the fact that 2 million other motherfuckers was losing brain cells with me, right. I don't feel too bad about it.
We all right.
But how did you feel about the Love and Hip Hop show just in general, overall, before we get into these cast members?
Characters. Because that's what they are. I mean, overall, for me, it's like watching a soap opera. I mean, it's scripted TV at its finest.
You ain't lying. It's definitely scripted, and you could tell because at the end of the day, when I saw the clip of Booby, who was Keisha Cole's baby daddy, and then him with Ray J and Safari playing basketball, I'm like, right. They are not friends. I have never not once seen them together hanging out. Like, y'all put this together. Like, all right,
Booby shouldn't even wanted to do that scene because you were in the NBA. And now you're on the basketball court with Lil Fizz and Safari. Right. It's not a good look.
It's not a good look. None of this is a good look. But we got to remember, where is him and Keisha's check coming from at this point?
Apparently Love and Hip Hop now.
Right. So let's get into form.
Right.
Okay? And let's go get on this basketball court and go talk to a B2K member and the One Wish guy.
Yeah. So Booby needed a check. So
just like Keisha,
he's pretty much a part of the cast, as we can see
so far. But let's go ahead and get into the first cast member,
Keisha Cole Slaw.
Keisha Fishplate Cole. Y'all know she couldn't wait Y'all know she couldn't wait to get a check and be on TV.
She was ready. She ready for somebody to hear them old sad ass songs.
Right. My dog was recording songs specifically for this episode.
Right.
Like, these are the ones that we gonna put on
Like,
this
I can't
episode
wait.
right here. Like, cause niggas ain't hear me in a long time. Not for nothing, her last song that she had put out with the Trust and Believe Me, it was fire. I gotta trust.
Well, I thought the
and
last song
believe.
she put out was the one with Remy Ma.
Who?
The one with Remy Ma, Shanae, you know, that one.
I never heard of it.
Okay.
That's why I said the last song I heard and know of is Trust and Believe Me. But what do you feel about Keisha? I don't really feel like she got a storyline at this point.
I don't really
besides-
feel like she's going to be very interesting on the show. She is, she's a gorgeous girl. Like, I was watching her and I'm like, she is a gorgeous girl, you know?
But that's it.
That's it.
Like,
I mean, it
what
seems like
else?
she's going to be kind of boring. I'm not here for her confessional look. This big bow on this shirt.
Where her Dorothy Dandridge fucking updo,
That
like
updo Holly Berry from Baps look and that confessional, like her wigs. Like, I'm not here for these.
who's picking them out?
I'm not here for these stiff Party City wigs. I'm not here for
Party
it.
City.
Not at all.
They Party City because they go with outfits, motherfucker.
Right.
They go with a costume.
They all came in a bag together. Like, bitch, you put this wig on with this shirt and these bottoms.
They have a wig pre-packed for the outfit. Like, oh, you're wearing those shoes? Okay, well, I know a wig that'll be perfect for those shoes.
And they all stiff.
I'm just not here for... I mean, I just feel like she's not really bringing anything. I mean, she's coming in letting us know about the whole situation with her and Booby and them trying to co-parent with their son and this is that and the third. And I'm just not here for none of it. I'm not here for none of it. Where's your story?
It's not a story that we haven't heard before.
Right.
You and your baby daddy not getting along. So what? Just like the rest of these bitches out here.
Right. She's pretty
What's
much going to
new?
be on this season to cut this check, and we don't know about next season yet.
Right.
Like, I think they sign her on season by season. Because you know at the end of the day, they want a storyline. So
Right.
if you ain't bringing it, they will cut
If you're
your
not
ass.
if you're not throwing the glass at somebody or slapping somebody,
Right.
Mona will give you the boot.
I do feel like we're missing a lot of people in Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Like, wasn't those BBD bitches on Love and Hollywood Hip Hop?
Who was
Love and Hip Hop Hollywood.
who?
You remember those two girls that was rapping? BBD was the dark-skinned girl with the light-skinned girl. And they was in a rap group. And then they fell out and quit the rap group. You gotta remember BBD.
I don't.
Oh my God. Like, they were the rap group. Okay, I don't know if it was Hollywood, but get into it because these bitches, well, I don't care about those bitches either, but it seems like they were missing from the from the fucking lineup. So we're done with Keisha because Keisha, you're not giving us anything, but we are here for those fish plates. So just let us know when they're available and the times, and we'll pull up, or you can let us know if you deliver. Like, you know, we'll send you the
She's
address.
busy now though, so we don't know.
Well, she won't be busy after this season. So, again, Keisha, let us know when them fish plates are hot and ready.
Like a
Cook to
$5
order.
Little Caesars, hot and ready.
Moving on to little Nicki Minaj,
Safari.
Safari. I really ain't seen much from him on this first episode.
No. He didn't have much time, but I mean, I did see that he decided to take the fur off,
And the coconut oil off as
put
well.
a suit on.
I'll take it. Not for nothing. I don't know how you feel about it, but Safari has grown on me ever since he hasn't been with Nicki. If that makes sense. Like, when he was with Nicki, I wasn't paying his ass no mind. Like, oh, this nigga corny.
He was
Like,
just
he's
like
still
her.
corny.
Yeah, he's
Still
is
corny. Don't get me wrong. However, he gets more of my attention now that he's not with Nicki for some reason. Like, the last time he was in Love and Hip Hop and they was fighting and he was just eating his food, like,
Right.
looking at everybody like
Safari's. He's kind of like the look, like comedic relief kind of in the show. Like
Right.
he's always doing something,
right.
making some kind of silly face or something.
Right.
So, like, that's kind of his role.
Right. And I think that's why I'm growing on him, because I'm like, okay, he has a good personality, it seems like. And he's mad humble. Like, I mean, he's been shady, but I literally haven't heard him do no fuckboy shit and, like, really, like, drag Nicki in, like, the slumps. And you know he knows a lot about Nicki.
Yeah, but he still somewhat has to reference or like bring up the fact that he was linked to her.
Oh, yeah.
At any given
Because what
chance.
else? We wouldn't remember you otherwise.
I just want him to find something that he can speak on without having to mention Nicki.
Coconut oil.
Yeah.
Just wait on it. They'll be popping. I'm sure the sales are soaring on the fucking on fucking Wall Street, the coconut oil. They're like, put your money in that. The coconut oil is popping. That's because 2 million people who tuned in brought Safari's coconut oil.
Right. Like you can't go get coconut oil from fucking Dollar General. Like we're good.
You go to Dollar General?
No.
I know. I do, bitch. They got everything you need, name brand for the low.
I go to Walmart.
Okay, so that's about as hood as you gonna get. Where you grocery shop at?
Publix.
Oh, okay.
Walmart.
Right. But okay, guys, we're in Orlando, Florida, if you guys don't know. And the hood grocery store would be Walmart. The high-end grocery store will be Publix. Kelvin, stay in Publix.
No.
I mean, what do you expect from somebody who wears Gucci flip-flops on their off day?
The high end would be Fresh Market.
Where's that at?
We'll talk about that later.
Okay. Moving on to Hazel E.
Right.
Y'all.
Hazel E, a.k.a. The Nose.
A.k.a. the noser, the schnauzer, the fucking...
The schnoz.
This bitch got, like, why you got this big-ass trunk on your nose? I thought you got it fixed. I thought that
Especially
was
when you had surgery.
Yeah.
Is it me or it seems like it gets bigger?
I think that it got bigger, like... Is that shit like Pinocchio? Like, regardless what happened, that shit gonna grow?
Because
regardless?
she keeps lying, that's why. She stopped lying, her nose will get smaller. I have never seen somebody get so many nose jobs and their nose gets bigger. You got all these Jacksons, their noses get smaller by the day. Lil' Kim, nose gets smaller by...
What nose?
Why is your nose getting bigger?
Like you said, the bitch is lying about Maseratis and choppers, and she lives this life,
and her Chanel's, who cares? You
First
keep
of all,
chipping at your nose and it's going nowhere.
Fuck all that. Let me tell y'all, okay, because this is the part that stood out me the most, because first of all, I don't really watch Love and Hip Hop like that. However, I felt like, let me just tune into this one, because the least that will happen is I'm gonna have some shit to drag. Okay? So that's what it was. However, Hazel E opens up her part of the show on a yacht. Okay? The yacht is still tied to the deck, y'all.
To the deck. That part aggravated
bitch
the hell out of me.
ain't even sailing nowhere, okay?
Right.
Who fucking gets on a yacht and stays on the deck? Bitch, this ain't your yacht. You actually ran up to the owner right before this shit aired and was like, can we just sit on here real quick and just do a scene?
Right.
Like, do you mind? And then you got your boyfriend getting up. First of all, you're on the top of the yacht. Why the fuck is he coming from inside the yacht out that little ass window fully dressed? Like y'all not on a yacht. Nigga came out with like Jabot jeans, Rockaware shirt, like
this little ass boy that you so happy about.
Fucking state property jacket. Like this nigga came out like looking a mess from that window of the yacht, coming out with an entree of fucking fruit from fucking Save-A-Lot. Like
why are y'all sitting on the dock? On the front of the yacht.
On the front of the yacht.
Like y'all doing something.
Like y'all y'all going somewhere.
It's not your yacht, Hazel E.
No. It's definitely not. I'm telling you, she's a scammer. She's Joanne the scammer. And then homegirl sitting up here just talking about a party she gonna throw. Let me tell y'all about bitches. This bitch basically said she was gonna throw a party. She was gonna invite people. Not that she was gonna invite her friends, but she wanted to invite her enemies, y'all, to the party. Who does that? Like, you're looking for drama. You are looking
petty ass
for bitches. Then when they come and fucking fuck the party up, you gonna be mad. Talk about, oh, these bitches don't know how to act. Why would you invite your enemies to your party? Oh, so I can shit on them. That's what she's saying.
She was so happy for somebody to see her come out of that helicopter.
Listen.
That's all she wanted somebody to see.
They do helicopter rides right on International Drive for $50 an hour. We can all fucking land on a helicopter. Okay?
Right, you're not doing nothing.
You're not doing nothing.
That was the only thing she focused on, the helicopter. Because clearly it wasn't a performance.
They were already en route that way. They just dropped you off.
Right.
Like, you didn't pay them to go out their way.
She brought that bitch the same way she did that yacht. Like, oh, y'all was going that way anyways? Well, can I catch a ride? And y'all drop me off right over there at that party? Like... how about put some focus in your music and your performance? Because the only thing you focused on was your entrance and the performance sucked.
Right. First of all, you rap.
Right. Because you sound like a child.
Right. I didn't even know you rap, bitch. Like, I just thought you was around here being messy and fucking niggas for songs. Like, I mean, Hazel E, she is going to bring... First of all, Hazel E knows that nobody knows her, so she has to bring a storyline. And if you don't have a storyline, you got to learn from all the rest of the reality TV. If you don't have a storyline, then you need to be messy.
Right.
If you ain't got a storyline, your best bet is to be messy
And
if your ass don't want to be cut. So now she's like, let me be messy, let me throw this party, and let me invite all my friends, and let me invite the bitches that's been trying me for 2 years so that I can let them know that I'm shitting on them.
And then get a drink thrown on you at
and
your
then
own
you get
event.
a drink thrown on you at your own event. So you looking real stupid. Like, you coming off the stage with this mic trying to confront Masika at your party. Like, at this point, I'm thinking you just had this party to confront people so people could hold you back, or so people can hold the people back from beating your ass because you couldn't do it by yourself. Like, at this point. Wig is not laid effortlessly. Nose big as hell. Your boyfriend, we don't know him. We don't know you. But I guess we'll see what messiness you bring this season.
Keep on scamming.
Like, moving along. Who's next?
Zell, this new character. And when I say character, I mean
He
character.
is a character. He is a character, though.
How you feel about him?
Okay, so low-key, I'm here for his messiness.
I'm low-key not here for him.
I'm here for his messiness because why the fuck you gonna show up on behalf of your friend? Like,
He messy as hell. I'm just not here for him. Like, he tries too hard for me. Like, you doing too much, and I'm not here for it.
he does do a lot. However, when he doesn't do enough, I'm here for it. Like, you know your friend was gonna get her ass beat, so it's like, let me be messy. I'm about to show up to the party, see what these hoes talking about. Like, Ann was arguing with the hoes like it was his problem.
Right.
Like,
He wants to be involved so bad.
he needs a storyline too, because who is L? He said a stylist to the stars, but I don't know who he styled.
Yeah, I have never heard of him until watching this show.
He's
and I
giving
wish I
me-
hadn't.
He's giving me Brandon vibes.
He's giving me
From growing up
ASAP
hip-hop.
Rocky mixed with Nene Leakes. And I'm just not here for it. Like, if they had a
Dress-
child, it would be him.
It would be him, dressed like ASAP Rocky, but got the attitude of
Nene
Nene
Leakes
Leakes.
serving butch queenie realness. I don't like it.
That's what he's giving you at this point. But at the end of the day, I mean, he's messy. He's considered one of the girls at this point. I don't really have much to say about him besides he's messy. I don't know him. I don't know who he styled. I don't know shit about him, to be honest. But we'll see.
We'll see what he brings to the show.
Moving right along, y'all. Do y'all remember Brooke Valentine?
No.
It's about to be a what?
Girl fight.
Doom.
But you know, the younger generation, they ain't gonna know
No,
that
they
shit.
ain't
So
never
they
gonna
don't know.
They don't know about Brooke Valentine. Brooke Valentine was like, she tried to come out and have a single, and Girl Fight did do pretty good. Not for nothing. I ain't gonna hold you.
But what else did pretty good?
Oh, nothing.
Crickets.
Because I didn't even know it was her until I like got on social media and they were talking about it. I was like, oh shit, that's Brooke Valentine. So her storyline is basically she's dealing with a nigga who's married and he didn't tell her that he was married, but she's already wrapped up in the shit. So he's supposed to be getting a
No,
divorce.
he told her he was divorced already. But then she finds out that he's not really divorced. And
Just like a
he's
nigga.
working on getting it completed.
Just
and he
like
got
a nigga.
he got a paralegal to help him out. First, a paralegal to help you get your divorce? That doesn't even make sense.
Right, a
Oh.
fucking paralegal.
But she don't know that. Bless her heart.
Right, bless her heart. She don't know. She ain't never been no side chick to somebody's husband.
The thing that stood out to me though was in her little intro, like, "What up? It's your girl, Brooke Valentine. I took 5 years off. You know, I had to raise my son.
More like 17
blah, blah,
years,
blah.
bitch.
No, she said she took time off to raise her son. You took 5 years off.
But you ain't take
How
time
much
off.
time did you need off to raise your son?
We took the time off for you because we
Right.
wasn't
We
fucking
wasn't
here
here
for
for
it.
you. Right.
Bitch, we took the time off. You didn't take no time off.
You took 5 years off. How many kids did you have, bitch?
Bitch had one kid talking about she just like one of those bitches talking about his baby fat and they kid 12 years old. Like, you did not take no damn time off for no damn child, boo. Like, I know plenty of Beyonce been working.
And
Been
actually,
working.
she took more than 5 years off, actually, when I think about it.
Yeah, 5 years ago, Girl Fight.
Girl Fight came out in 2005. Right.
Are you
I
serious?
had to look this shit up. And you had the nerves to come on TV and say
It's
you
been
took
12
time off.
years.
And you had the nerves to say you took time out to raise your son. I'm done.
We're done, bitch. Your son is 12 years old now. He's raising himself at this point. You could leave that shit to the birds. We don't believe you. You need more people. However, I mean, when you like a nigga, you kind of believe what he says or whatever. Like, I have been in a predicament where I've been talking to somebody and then I get wrapped up and they didn't tell me their situation until you're already wrapped up. So it's kind of hard to exit that situation. You could really just be mad about it because feelings are already involved. But other than that, y'all, she don't really have a storyline. So, I mean, let's see what happens with her. It's probably gonna be a couple fucking girl fights fucking with her in this storyline. Because where's his wife? She's probably gonna be pressed too.
Right. You know Mona gonna slide the wife in there somewhere.
Mona already cut the wife a check. Like, actually, we would like you to surprise appear while they are at this brunch that I set up.
Right. just walk in and just sit down, and we're gonna start filming.
And we're gonna get the raw footage of it. So we'll get that. And then we have Moniece, who came out pretty much as a lesbian her first scene.
Yeah. It's like, what up, bitches? Like,
I found love in the lady pond.
But my thing is, sis, that's not a lady. That's a man. That's a man. Like, you can't say lady pond. Like, I thought it was Justin Bieber. Like, what are you talking about?
It was. I thought it was Justin Bieber too.
It was Justin
like,
Bieber.
This haircut, this tats, bitch. Like, what? You got Justin Bieber? Cut the check.
Right.
Like, no. She has Sustin Bieber, okay? She got the knockoff.
She cute, though.
No, she is cute. I'm going to give her that.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, Moniece didn't really have a storyline other than Fizz. And since her and Fizz are on good terms and they're going their separate ways, it was like, what else are you going to bring to the table?
It's going to be about her and this new
It's like, I'm gay.
girlfriend. Yeah.
I got a new storyline. I'm gay. Can we do it on me and my girlfriend? But I remember on Twitter where she was wilding out on people talking about her girlfriend is not going to be the storyline of like...
Her girlfriend is going to be the storyline because she don't have...
Did you see the previews,
one.
Bitch? All of it had to do with her fucking girlfriend.
Right.
Like, so how you going to get online talking about, oh, the storyline ain't my girlfriend? It has to be your girlfriend because it ain't you.
Her girlfriend got to be getting a check too because it's going to be about her.
Well, I ain't signing on to nothing publicly without no damn check. True. Publicly, I need a check if I'm gonna be out here just risking my damn name and everything else. Like, I'm gonna need you to cut that check. And she knew what she was doing. That's why her ass was on the show, poolside, first opening scene, because she was like, I'm gonna get this check. But I don't even think they still together, so we'll see what happens with that.
That ain't gonna last. It's for TV.
Let's move it on to my homegirl. I feel like this is my
Tara
fucking
Marie.
homegirl. Like, I feel like I can hang out with her. Like, let's go get some
mess.
drinks, bitch. Like, let's go, chill. We about to go hit this party. Like, I feel like she's a friend through my damn TV.
The part in her scenes that really stuck out to me was her and Hazel E going at it at that restaurant. Like, bitch, did you see the way she turned back around when Hazel E threw that plate at her?
Listen, she turned back around like, bitch, I'm about to run through you.
Right.
Back around you. And I'm about to fucking drag your ass. Like, if looks could kill y'all, Hazel E would have fucking dropped dead. Cause she turned around like, this bitch just,
right.
She turned around like, y'all remember how, y'all remember not Loving Hip Hop, y'all remember, Flavor of Love? When Pumpkin had a spit on New York, walking out the damn door, and New York, like the split landed on New York, and New York turned around and was just fucking
enraged,
infuriated. That was Tara Marie at the at this little sit down they had. However, the sit down they had, we opened up the show with the sit down they had, and they basically sat down at a restaurant
for Hazel E to talk about all the bullshit she's acquired,
which she didn't really acquire because I don't even think it's yours or in your name at the end of the day. But pretty much Hazel E is up here trying to shit on Tara Marie like, bitch, I got bags, I got Chanel, bitch, I'm hopping off choppers and Maserati, bitch, I live this life.
Right. And I'm so glad Tara called her wannabe Miss Nikki Baby.
Right.
Because that's exactly what she is.
Exactly.
Like, Miss Nikki Baby is like the iPhone and Hazel E's like the Android.
The Android. I don't even give her, yeah, she would have to be Android at this point. I would have gave her ass the house phone.
Shoot.
Give her ass a cordless phone at this point.
She might be a Nokia.
Right. She might, bitch, we're playing Snake on you.
Snake.
We're playing Snake on you because we're asleep on you. We're not here for it. But I'm here for the fact that Tara Marie called her ass out. Like, bitch, you're a scammer. Ho.
And that's exactly what she is.
You're a scammer.
It's Evan. Like, she doing too much. Like, when people really got it, they don't act that way.
Hello, hence Kelvin. Kelvin don't act like that.
What?
He got
No, I ain't in the same caliber now.
Kelvin, listen, y'all. Kelvin don't act like that, and he got it. Okay, so I know how somebody's supposed to act when they got it. All right, and it ain't how Hazel acting.
I died though when Hazel E stood up and was like, "Where's your waist, bitch?" And Tierra stood up like, "I ain't working with much, but I'm finna stand up anyways."
Okay.
And let me talk about this face, because I mean, let's be clear, Tierra doesn't have a waist.
No, she doesn't. She has everybody's waist at this point. Like, you can I have your waist, and your waist.
Right.
However,
I really think that's the reason she was so mad at Hazel.
Right.
Because she threw a plate of food at her and she probably was hungry.
so she was like, "Bitch, you know I'm hungry
Right,
and I want to eat this.
right.
You gonna embarrass me like this? You fucking know I need a meal."
I was gonna eat this shit when the camera went off, bitch.
I definitely believe it, but I am here for Tierra Marie. Like, I'm here for her as a person. She's legit, like, a real person. Like, she's going through it. She's going through her alcoholism. She's going through her problems. She's letting you know, like, I need help with this and I shouldn't be doing this. And she's probably, like, one of the realest people on the show. And probably one of the first people that's going to jump on your ass if you fucking try her as well. And I don't know where, like, the Hazel E must have fucking drunk some Red Bull and fucking grew some wings right before this fucking meetup. Because the way she came at Tierra Marie is like, bitch, you know you live with her. You know Tierra Marie, you know she will rip you to shreds. Like, why are you trying it on camera right now?
Because she knows security's gonna
That's what
run
I'm
in
saying.
there before anything actually happens.
That's what I'm saying. She does all, just like her party she threw, she does all this in front of people who are going to be able to hold the people back that want to whoop her ass. Because we all know she's not about this life, and we all know the bitch not trying to go through a 4th nose surgery.
She should. She should. I'm gonna need her to go to the Jackson's doctor.
Listen, I'm done with you.
It needs to be a little smaller.
I'm about done
Try
with
again.
You. Why am I done with you? Moving along.
Moving on, because
we
don't got nothing else for the other characters because they ain't give us nothing. So we have nothing for you.
So, let's move on to the sound off. And who are we sounding off for? Who are you sounding off on?
I'm sounding off on President Trump. He ain't my president.
He ain't my president. I was about to say, don't say that.
That's y'all president. It ain't my president.
Definitely not mine. My president is Barack Hussein Obama still to this day, bitch. Y'all got me fucked up.
So Trump tweets today, and let me read his tweet. After consultation with my generals and military experts, please be advised that the United States government will not accept or allow transgender individuals to serve in any capacity in the U.S. military. Our military must be focused on decisive and overwhelming victory and cannot be burdened with the tremendous medical cost and disruption that transgender in the military would entail. So you're trying to say that now transgender people are joining the military just to get their surgery paid for? You sound stupid.
Foolish.
Who in the hell would want to join the military just to, like, that's a commitment. Like, that's some serious shit.
Right.
Like, you don't go through basic training. You don't go through, testing to decide, what branch you're going to go to, what kind of job you're going to go through. You don't go through all of that work just so somebody can pay for your surgery.
Right.
Like, that's just
First
not
of
how
all,
it happens.
Who's signing up to possibly get killed just to have their fucking surgery covered? First of all, who's signing up? Because y'all got me fucked up. I'm staying however God made me if I got to sign up to possibly get killed for it to change. Trust me. And then 9 times out of 10, those fucking transgender people, they don't want to be in the army anyway. They don't want to be in the military anyway. Right. Like, why? You're tweeting about the wrong things and you worried about the wrong things.
And let me just say this for anybody listening that doesn't feel like this is their issue or it doesn't involve them. This involves everyone. Because at the end of the day, we have a person in office that is trying to take people's rights away from them to serve our country. Like, they're like doing a favor for us.
Right.
So this affects you all as well.
Right.
Because a lack of transgender people in the army could mean that now they're going to be going out looking for other people to replace, and it could be your loved one.
Right.
That's how it affects you. It also affects you for the simple fact that this motherfucker think he got the authority to take people out of their rights to do things like that. You could be next. Your rights could be next. The shit that you feel like he couldn't touch, he may be going at that next.
Right.
So
I don't think there's no limit as far as where he would go. And I think he's worried about the wrong things. Like, out of all the shit on your plate, out of all this shit on your platter, you gonna sit around and tweet about how we're not gonna let transgender people in the military? That's the fucking least of our worries at the end of the day. And I feel like if somebody want to fight for their country and their rights, let them fight for their country and their rights. They should be able to fight for their country. He is completely not giving a fuck about just what we stand for in America is equal opportunity, equal rights. And trust me, we know it ain't all equal, especially when it comes to black people. However, that doesn't change the fact of what we're supposed to stand for as Americans, which is the equal opportunity and the equal rights. So the fact that you are going against somebody because of their lifestyle and they can't come to the military because of their lifestyle, like, what's next? Are you not going to be able to come because you ain't got tattoos? You ain't going to be able to come because you got piercings? Are you not going to be able to come because your edges ain't all the way there? Are you not going to be able to come? You know what I mean? Like, when is there going to be a cap to it? And I feel like a lot of people in America don't really reach out and don't really care about these problems because it's like, oh, I'm not gay. Oh, I'm not transgender, so I ain't going to worry about it. But like Kelvin said, or like Kel said, it will eventually be your problem. So don't sleep on it. Because if he's starting with transgender people, who you think next once they off the list?
The gays, then the black people. Like, hello, wake the fuck up.
Right. It goes transgender, gays, black people. That's how they gonna treat us. Like, at the end of the day. So it's like we all need to work together. We all need to be together. We all need to become one. And just like, we have a president, y'all, that he doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a fuck about much. Okay? And it's up to us to just pretty much
band together to get this motherfucker out the office.
Exactly. Stop his ass, in the words of my auntie Maxine. We need to stop his ass.
So Twitter was pulling receipts.
Oh, let's go.
So Trump had a tweet from a while ago that says, "Thank you to the LGBT community. I will fight for you while Hillary brings in more people that will threaten your freedom and beliefs." So this is the type of bullshit that he was feeding people during his campaign. Mm-hmm. And he actually had people that actually believed him. Yeah. And now they quiet. And guess who was one of those people? Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
She tweets today and says, "There are 15,000 patriotic transgender Americans in the U.S. military fighting for all of us. What happened to your promise to fight for them?"
That's just...
What happened to your common sense, sis?
Right.
You were the one voting for him.
Hello? And telling everybody else they should vote for him, but she falls into the category of everybody else who voted for Trump and was like, oh, Muslims need to be out of the country. Oh, this is that and the third. Oh, they're terrorists. And then Trump started deporting their husbands and their sons and their daughters and their dads and whoever else. And now they on Fox News crying like, I voted for Trump and he deported my husband and he didn't have papers. And it's just like, what you thought? As a politician, first of all, the first job is to lie to your ass. So,
and he does a good job at that.
I don't even know.
The best thing he can do is lie.
Y'all voted for a celebrity president. I don't fucking feel sorry for none of y'all, because he ain't my president.
Mine either.
Until the nigga say, you know what I mean? Like, some shit that's gonna affect, like, well, he is doing shit that affects us, like, my people. However, he still ain't my president. I don't give a damn. Like, Trump is not my president. Like, I'm sleep. This first 4 years, I'm completely sleep. And if he get elected again, I'm fucking going into hibernation. I'm sleep again until he get out of office. And I really hope they impeach his ass with all this Russian gate shit.
And overall, the military rules and regulations have already allowed for trans to serve in the military under Obama, and that has already been put in place. So Trump bitch ass can't just reverse that by sending out a tweet. So it's gonna have to be a process for that to happen, and I know that people are gonna, come against that or stand to fight that before it actually becomes like official.
Well,
so we'll see what happens.
Our president has Twitter fingers, and he will tweet out something before he go talk to them, the Senate and the Congress and whoever else about it. He gonna tweet it to us.
Not only that, they had a press conference where they pretty much have said that they don't even know what they plan to do about the transgender people that are already serving. So y'all making rules and shit, but y'all don't even know what y'all gonna do with the transgender people that are already there serving.
Exactly.
And like, how much of a slap in the face is that to the people that are serving their country when their president is telling them that you're basically not accepted and we don't even want you here?
And if you think about it, you need to get all the people you can get to be on your military, because trust me, when they get done, don't shit really good happen for them. We have homeless vet, y'all. I see homeless vets all the time on the street,
every day.
Okay, homeless vets with no health care and no homes, and these are the people who served our country for us to be free. So you mean to tell me they get out of the military from serving, and y'all don't have no health care, no homes, no nothing set up for these people, and then you want transgender to be mad that you ain't including them, bitch? Disclude all of us. Like, we don't want no parts of that shit. You go holler at what's his name, Putin over in Russia. Y'all go get his people. Y'all go fight together, because we're not fucking here. I'm not fighting for President Trump.
No, I'm not fighting for him. And anybody who wants to fight should be allowed to fight, point blank, period. Because I'm not.
Right.
I'm not going. So if somebody wants to, then they should be allowed to.
I think that they should be allowed to, because not many people are going to be voluntarily trying to die for this country, especially a country that who don't have the backs of black people and women and transgender and gay people.
Especially fighting under Donald Trump. Right.
Y'all only have the backs of white people. Sorry. Gonna keep it 100 here. But that's it. Y'all not here for black people. Y'all not here for women. Y'all not here for gay people. And y'all not here for transgender people. And can't nothing tell me otherwise. At the end of the day, y'all still got people in Flint still don't have fucking clean water. And he tweeting about fucking transgenders in the military.
He doesn't care.
You worried about the wrong thing. Everything Trump told y'all when he was trying to get elected was a lie, and y'all voted for him. And I'm gonna sit back and fucking be nosy and sip my tea while the White House crumbles, bitch.
Right. So who you sounding off on today?
Oh my gosh. I am sounding off on teenagers. 5 teenagers ranging from the ages of 14 to 18. Okay. I don't know if y'all know, but I feel like, and a lot of people feel like, crazy people come from fucking Florida. And I promise
you, some crazy shit happening in Florida, especially when it comes to an election. Like, bitch, we can't count.
We can't count, bitch. We can't. We messing shit up. It's just Florida is all over the place. When it comes to when you think about Florida, this is where Casey Anthony happened. This is where Trayvon Martin happened. A lot of shit has happened here that has just been put in the wind that people don't really give a fuck about anymore, because it's just like crazy people are from Florida or live in Florida. I don't know what's in the water. However, there were 5 teens ranging from the ages of 14 and 18 who pretty much watched a man drown. His name was Jamel Dunn. He was 31 years old and he was disabled. Apparently he got into an argument, or supposedly he got into an argument with his fiance and his mother. And he went down to the river. He had his cane and he walked into the water. I don't know why he walked into the water, y'all. He couldn't swim. He walked in the water, y'all. He couldn't swim. It was 5 teenagers on the other side of the river recording. Pretty much he got in the water and he couldn't swim, so he started drowning. So he's in the middle of the pond, literally drowning, y'all. Screaming, asking for help. His life is flashing before his eyes. He is pretty much about to die. You had 5 teenagers on the other side of the river recording. This is in Cocoa, Florida.
I saw the video.
Cocoa, Florida. Cocoa, Florida.
Damn.
Okay? Which is like an hour away from us, y'all. They recorded this man drowning. Okay?
Not only did they record, they were like dragging him.
They were dragging him as he was drowning.
Like, you should have been out there. Like,
you gonna die. You gonna die. You need to get out the water. Laughing. They're on the other side of the river smoking weed, laughing. This man is literally drowning, y'all. Like, literally, he's about to go meet his maker.
And it's, I mean, my thing is, you probably couldn't swim yourself. I don't know, but
why
you don't just sit there and record. You call somebody. Call 911. Do something.
Right. They yelling at him,
Because
you
now you
better
look
get out the
foolish.
water. You better get out the water. You're gonna die. Like laughing, smoking weed. Y'all, Jamel Dunn died. 31 years old, he died. Do you know that his death was not reported until like 3 days later when they found him floating in the water? Which means that the teens who was watching and recording never called the cops.
And the stupid part about it is y'all are so dumb. Y'all recorded the whole thing and
posted it.
Like, do you not realize that you are now like putting yourself in danger?
Right. So in Florida, they can't necessarily get charged because like in Florida there's no law like stating that you need to help somebody who's in distress. However, they never reported the man's death. So although they won't be charged for like murder or anything, they're trying to charge the teens for pretty much like not reporting the death and not reporting the murder that they saw, pretty much.
And they should be charged.
And I mean, you better give them years for infinity and beyond.
Like, who the fuck raised y'all? Like, what kind of a human being are you? Like, it doesn't matter that you're a teen. Like, you should have enough common sense to see that this is somebody that's in danger. Somebody's crying for help. You do something about it.
Right.
You so involved in social media, you only worried about recording it so you could post something later on to get some likes.
My thing is, what people need to realize, I honestly feel like the internet has desensitized people. I feel like the internet has brought people to where they lack empathy. They lack putting themselves in somebody else's shoes to see how they would feel about it. And it's just like, imagine if that was your uncle, your dad, your son, imagine it was somebody who you love, who you was close to, and somebody just sat there and watched them drown and didn't call everybody. And
it's the same thing with like fights. Like, people would much rather everybody wants to pull their phone out,
right,
so they can get their video on WorldStar, rather than try to do something to help.
Right. And people die like that every day because people don't want to stop the fight, they want to record it. And it's pretty much like, where do you draw the line? Somebody literally was dying in your face and you look past it just to record, smoke your weed, and go home. How could you? Just a human being with a heart, with feelings, how could you look at somebody die, look at somebody drowning, and then just be like, well, done with my blunt, so y'all ready?
Right,
and when the cops questioned them, the cops said that they showed no remorse about what they saw.
They don't care.
They were still like, well, the nigga drowned and what? And it's just kind of like, are y'all serious? Because I'm pretty sure if your ass is in the middle of a river drowning, you would want somebody to come save your ass.
Right.
And like I said, I'm not expecting y'all to jump in this murky ass alligator infested water to save somebody. However, you could have tried. You could have called somebody at the very least. This man was dead 3 days in the Cocoa River floating before somebody found him. And y'all knew that he fucking drowned.
How do you sleep at night? Like, it blows my mind.
I can't. So for those 5 teens who are going to get charged for not reporting this man's death, I hope y'all see the inside of a jail. I hope you see the inside of a cell.
Right.
I hope that your ass got to eat bologna sandwiches for years on out. Because you need to really sit and think about what the fuck you did. Because the nigga died. Y'all still don't have no remorse when the police question y'all? You know what?
We're gonna move right along through the show,
please, because I'll drag for hours, okay, with these dumbass people. So, last but not least, y'all already know the internet is undefeated,
always undefeated.
So let's go ahead and get into the drag session. Who we dragging?
This week we're dragging Love and Hip Hop Hollywood.
Oh, let's go.
The cast, the show, everything about it, because it was a Black Twitter family reunion Monday night when the show came on, and it was just tweets all over the place. So let's get into some of them.
Let's go.
So at SAD Artistry said, I'm excited that Nikki Baby have finally found her hairline and applied that lace front currently and no longer in her forehead.
You know what's funny? I do agree with that. However, although she placed it in the right place, that shit's still sitting a little high on her head.
I don't think it's ever gonna be right.
So, I mean, I don't know what's going on with that, but I did peep that too.
I mean, Miss Nikki Baby is the bad bitch of the show.
She is.
She also gives me tranny tease, but
she does give me tranny tease all the time. And she is, I like Miss Nikki Baby. Let's move along.
So at _Miss Landra says, Brooke says, I know y'all been waiting on more of my music. And us, who said that? Because who has been checking for Brooke Valentine? I forgot who it was.
I forgot who you were, Mom.
If they didn't play that little flashback clip of the girl fight video, I would have been like,
huh, we would have never knew. Bitch, I would have knew who Nivea was before I knew who you was.
And listen, like I said, the younger generation still is trying to figure out who the fuck she is.
Right. Just like they trying to figure out about AOL dial-up. They don't know about that either.
No.
You're in the same boat.
They don't know the struggle.
You're right. You're in the same boat as AOL dial-up, bitch. They don't know you.
And Brooke Valentine's career has had that same struggle as that AOL dial-up. You know how long that shit took?
Can't be on the house phone.
Right.
Can't fucking search on time. Just all over the place.
Just get dropped in the middle of doing something. Got to start over.
That's her right now.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Starting over with Love and Hip Hop. So, Alicia the Great says, wait a minute. Bobby cheated on Keisha, but he can't even afford to move the fuck out. He can't even afford to cheat.
Listen, little do y'all know, it's the niggas that can't afford to cheat that cheat.
will cheat.
Okay, let me tell. I don't know what the fuck it is. Like, it's almost like you've been dating all these fine niggas all your life, and then they do you wrong, and then you like, let me get an ugly nigga, and then you get an ugly nigga, and he do you wrong too, and it's like, damn nigga, you ugly, you gonna fucking do me wrong too? Like, that's fucking booby. Like, nigga ain't had no check coming in, nothing going for himself,
and no eyebrows.
You gonna cheat?
He has the biggest, most non-existent eyebrows I've ever seen. They're slowly fading. His eyebrows have alopecia.
Listen, I'm done. Moving along.
Okay,
Alopecia,
okay.
I'm done.
So at Tyler Be Chillin' says, they be setting up events just to fight. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Just set up a fight in the ring, yo. Because why does everybody have to throw an event? A woman's empowerment, album release, a single. It's always the same
showcase.
Shit.
Always the same shit just to fight.
Just to fight. Just to throw a drink, throw a plate, throw a veggie platter.
Not a veggie platter.
Come up with some... Mona, hire some new writers for your show, please. And come up with some new concepts for the fights.
Right.
Or like Homeboy said, just get them in a fucking ring and just let them box.
Or how about they just do it like where I'm from and meet up on the fucking block and just fucking shoot the fair ones? How about that? We don't need a venue. We don't need to book nothing. Bitch, meet me on my block and it's going down.
So at Moso Breezy says, hey Keisha, she's the first person in a long time on this show that can say, it's your girl and we know exactly who she is.
She's literally the only one.
Right.
Like,
because Brooke came in the same way and it was like, huh?
It's your girl. Like, whose girl?
Right. We don't know you.
We don't know you at all. Like, I'm done. You got anything else?
I'm done too.
Do you have anything? You don't have nothing else for
no,
people?
I'm done. I continue to watch Love and Hip Hop and continue dragging, but I'm done for today.
I mean, I'm done. Before I go though, I need to let the people know that Chloe's daddy is out of jail. He's getting out of jail, y'all.
OJ Simpson.
OJ Simpson is getting out of jail, and Chloe is gonna be reunited with her murder daddy.
Do you really think that's her dad?
Yes.
Really?
They look just alike.
I don't know.
That jawline, that no. Chloe is the only sister that don't look like a Kardashian, but look like OJ Simpson.
I don't know. It's a hard one. It's like, I don't think it's her dad, but at the same time, it's like, she does look a little different from
and we know
Kim
Chris,
and Courtney.
Chris and Rob and Dream and North and Saint. Like, the bitch look different from everybody in her family. Like, it might not be OJ Simpson, but I know it's a black guy. I know you ain't a Kardashian. You a Johnson, bitch. You're Williams. You got some black in them veins running through. We see you. But anyway, your daddy's out, so just make sure, you know what I mean, he's set when he get out. We see you, though. Otherwise, you ain't got nothing going on
So
this
we got-
week.
No.
You
Chilling.
sure?
I'm chilling.
Kelvin always say
For
he's
now.
chilling, y'all, and then when I ask him what he doing, he's like, "Oh, I'm going to a movie release party. Oh, I'm going to the rooftop. Oh, I'm going to the day party. Oh, I'm going to brunch. Oh, my sister had a birthday dinner." Like this nigga all on Instagram stories with a virtual reality menu. Like, bitch, I go to Applebee's, bitch. I go to Chili's for the 2 for
Shut
ones,
up.
bitch. The closest I got to a virtual anything is when I pay for my fucking food at the end of the fucking night at Applebee's, when I gotta slide my card on the virtual tablet.
I use those two. Don't
Listen,
even act
I
like
lived
that.
through Kelvin, y'all. I lived through Kelvin. Otherwise, I ain't got shit. Y'all, listen, I don't got shit going on. I never really have shit going on. I'm always at the house just binge watching shit, which brings me to y'all need to get into Insecure and y'all need to get into Power.
I heard a lot about both. Haven't seen either one.
I'm trying to put him on, y'all, because he is just like off the fucking Richter, but we'll save that until next week. Anyway, let's get the fuck up out of here. I think we gone.
Shade has been paid in full. Thank y'all so much for listening.
Yes.
Episode 5.
Yes. Don't forget, continue to subscribe, like, comment, iTunes reviews. We're on Apple Podcasts.
Leave a review, please. It makes a difference.
Right. It does make a difference. And then pretty soon we're going to be rolling out our actual website, theshadeinfull.com, where you can just find everything you need. You'll be able to donate because, you know, these sessions ain't free, boo. These sessions ain't free. We cutting the check every week. But aside from that, I think we're done. And until next week, y'all.
Until next week.
We'll holla at y'all.
Take care.